Basic of sound engineers. Skip the mastering for now. Mastering is an art on its own. As someone new to sound engineering, you should focus on some of the basic steps and come back to mastering later. This is an advanced technique that beginners should build up to later. Mastering seems like a lot of fun. There are plenty of cool plugins and other fancy tools that come along with mastering, and you may want to jump in right away. Learn the basics first and work your way up to mastering later. Check that the gear matches the room. If your gear doesn't sound good in the room you plan to play, do not try to place microphones on them too. This will just make the whole set sound bad. Test out all the gear that you have before you jump in with the microphones. Sometimes the room may not have the right acoustics for your gear. You may need to come up with a new location or get creative to improve the sound. Do this work before you add a microphone to anything. Limit your microphone choices. As a beginner, it is normal to love the sound of many different microphones, or you may assume you need a lot of them just to begin. When you have too many microphone choices, not only does this cost a lot of extra money, it can cloud your decision-making too. Take some time to learn how a microphone works. Start with just a few options and use them as much as possible. This helps you understand how each microphone works. If you do need another sound later on, then that is the time to make the purchase. Take time to learn. There needs to be a lot of learning when you are a beginner in sound engineering. Start by reading manuals and taking notes on things that you want to remember. Keep a journal for this to help you find the stuff that is important later on. Set up some sessions where the only thing you plan to get done is to learn. Some sessions need to be serious and get some music out of them. But you also need some designed just for growth. Errors need to happen so you can learn and grow, and that can only happen during these extra sessions. Learn about phasing. The idea of phase is going to be baffling for a beginner until they start to master some of the skills. That is fine, you will learn more about it as you continue to grow. To make this work, you need to spend some time getting in touch with the inner phase then. This is a big sore thumb for an engineer who is not experienced because it is something hard to learn. When you finally get this down with a lot of practicing, you will be able to turn your simple recording into something that sounds professional. Spend time on the plugins. There are many plugins that you can use as a sound engineer. These tools, when used well, will make a difference in the sound that you will get. Keep in mind that these are tools, just like your instruments and microphones. It is a good idea for beginners to limit their plugin collection. Start with a few that you think are very important and then learn how to use them well. Continue to use these until you know them inside and out, how you can exploit them, and any of their limitations. Once you know how these work, you can increase the plugins that you use. This helps you to really understand the plugins and to avoid overwhelming yourself in the process. Ignore mixing for now. Just like with mastering, you should avoid mixing in the beginning. Mixing can be fun and adds another dimension to your music. But it also takes some special skills and can be confusing to get started. As you start to develop your own music and get better at creating the sounds that you want, mixing will start to come more naturally to you. Do not focus on this as the main event right now because that will just add some more stress. Avoid marketing. Do not worry about marketing right now. You may need that later to get some sales. Right now though, focus on developing your skills and making amazing music that others will want to purchase from you. If you want to watch more videos like this, don't forget like, share, comment, and subscribe our channel SIFF.